Or you're thinking about getting into crypto, but you don't know where to start? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what I do and the strategies I use. Hey, Jason, if you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me now 9 years in this game as an expat. I'm now on my fourth country, third continent in Lusaka, Zambia, in the southern region of Africa. And what I've started doing is opening up about how I've been doing this expat life for so long, some of the things I've learned along the way, and also sharing with you reasons why if you're looking to become an expat or are an expat, why you should consider Lusaka, Zambia as an option, because it's one of the places not many people talk about, and it's one of those hidden gems. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. Now, we got to do the legal stuff first. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. I am just sharing with you some of the things that I've learned and one of the strategies that I do for crypto investment. So you have to do your due diligence and do not just listen to someone who says, throw money here, throw money here, throw money here. They're most likely going to lead you in the wrong direction, because for you to be able to successfully doing sorry, these cars are loud here. For you to be able to successfully be someone who is investing instead of gambling, you must have an understanding of what you're doing. Blindly following someone is not giving you an understanding. You need to know exactly what you're doing. So let's go ahead and get into it. So as you see now, the crypto market is rallying up. Like now Bitcoin is, I think, what, $96,000 for one Bitcoin. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you knew I had a chance to get into Bitcoin when it was 50 US dollars. I had a chance to get into Bitcoin when it was 500 US dollars. However, back in 2021 to 2022, I was actually making a lot of money off of blockchain. I was investing in the blockchain itself. And what I mean by that is I was purchasing pieces of Bitcoin, and then from there, I was transferring that into a blockchain investment. And at the height of it, before the current presidential administration is about to leave in the United States took over, I was bringing in well over $1,000 US about every 2 weeks. I was making a lot of money. The blockchain investment was going so great. I was even getting some of my family and friends into it also. However, what I didn't see coming was, who would have thought that there was going to be a new administration that's so anti-crypto, all this. And they ended up they did legislation. Let me see, I got to word this the right way. They did legislation that, from the backlash of that legislation, everyone who was investing in those blockchains at those times, all of that money somehow just came up missing. I don't know how it works. you fill in the spaces with that. It's funny how when sometimes I don't even want to say governments, because we need to quit saying governments are a problem. People are a problem. Certain people in certain positions do things to make sure no one else have the opportunities that they should fully have in this world. However, I believe nature always recorrects itself. And that's what we're going through right now. And I know so many people, I get asked this all the time, like, what are your thoughts on Trump? Do you believe this? Do you believe? Let me be completely honest with you. I don't care if a person's racist or not. I could care less. Not one day in my life since I've been on this earth for someone not being racist to me has helped me get to my dreams or goals. And I mean that. And I want you to really think about that too. I think sometimes we watch so much news and media that they try to make us think the way they want us to think. And we need to think for ourselves. When was really the last time a racist person stopped you from getting the things that you want? Now, unless you're in certain communities and areas, you may see it more prevalent, but for the majority of us, you're not seeing too much of it. So I don't care if Trump is a racist or not. I don't believe he is personally. And the reason why I don't believe him is because the 4 years he was in office, I was making money. Like, it was, if you were doing business at those times, legal business, not illegal stuff, legal business, you were making money. I'm about money flowing. I want money to be able to flow. I don't care if you like me or not because of my skin color. I could give a damn less. I'm just being honest with you. If you don't like me, Like I'll share this story with you. Was it in Texas? Where was I? I think I was in Texas. I can't remember where. It was my last time there before I left. Maybe I don't know where I was at. And oh, it was the gun store. It was the gun store. That's why I was buying AK-47. And when I went in there, went by myself. There was a gun store. A buddy of mine recommended. He was like, "Hey, they're good people." Blah blah blah. I went in. They wouldn't speak to me. They were acting like I was gonna rob the place. And mind you, I didn't have tattoos at that time. And I was like, okay, fuck y'all. That was my mentality. I'm like, fuck y'all. So then I think like 2 or 3 weeks later, he went and he was like, hey man, you want to go with me? I told him, I was like, yo, I'm not buying from them. They racist. Like they didn't show me any type of respect or human decency. And so then we went in there. They're showing me the guns. They let me touch the rifles and stuff. And they was like, oh, so what would you want? And I told them, I don't want nothing from y'all. I was like, when I came here 2 weeks ago, y'all was racist. You wouldn't even acknowledge me as a person. So now I'm with someone who's right complexion for you to be nice to me. Don't take my money. And that's one of my things is like, I'm more about money. I don't care if you like me. At the end of the day, if you're a business and you're racist, you need money to survive. I don't have to support you. I don't have to support your business. I can go find somewhere else. That's what I did. I went and found my AK-47 at another gun store that was super nice, super good people. And that's where I bought it from. I think I even paid like maybe, I paid more or less. I think maybe I either paid $100 less or $100 more going to the new place. I can't remember because it's been so long. Um, and so, with that being said, like, focus on money. Focus on the potential to earn money under this administration. Like, don't be focused on what the media is telling you to focus on. And one of the things you're going to start seeing is crypto is going to probably, most likely, increase exponentially again for these next 4 years. Now, right now, crypto is really, really high. Bitcoin is hitting 96,000. There's going to be a drop. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a drop. And I want people to understand this. All markets have ups and downs. Crypto market is going to have ups and downs too. You have to understand volatility is a good thing. So some of us think we just want things to go up, 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 up. You want things to ebb and flow. It has to ebb and flow. It's through the ebb and flow is how new people can get in with the opportunity. Now with crypto, you may be like, Jason, if one Bitcoin is 96,000, how can I ever afford one Bitcoin? You don't need one Bitcoin. You can actually purchase fractions of these coins. This is what I love about it. This is the true fractional money system right here. To be able to purchase fractions of the coins, and that's going to be able to make money for you. Now, this is what I want you to understand because in the next few months, I personally believe, because I've seen it time and time again, there's going to become a lot of scams. You're going to see the Forex scams. Now, what do I mean by the Forex scams? There's going to be people telling you, oh man, you can do Bitcoin Forex, this Forex, and you just pay this amount of money. This is the profit you're going to make. That is not Forex. That is a scam. People who are really doing Forex are not out here recruiting you. People who are really doing Forex are not going to take your money. If you're doing Forex, you are doing Forex. There's no throw money into a system and then you just get money 100% returns. They're lying to you. Please hear me on that. Because I get so sick of hearing people, oh, Forex is a scam. Forex is not a scam if you're doing Forex. Now, if you're throwing money to a person and they're guaranteeing you 110, 120, 150% interest rates, they are lying to you. Even with crypto, they're lying to you. And if you don't understand that, you're going to be very upset, very jaded, and very salty towards any type of new opportunities. And it's going to cost you money in the long run. I'm being honest with you. This is one of the reasons why even when I have been ripped off in things, I didn't get upset about it. I was like, okay, what did I learn from this? It's all about learning lessons. Like nothing, sadly, we don't live in this perfect utopia. There's always going to be someone trying to rip you off over something. I believe we're now in a world where there's no need to rip people off, but however, there's some people that still live in that low vibration. And so just be cautious of it. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. So also the second thing is do not invest your 401k into crypto. Don't just throw your life savings in crypto. If you do not know what you're doing, don't throw all of your money in there. Even when I knew what I was doing, I didn't understand the political part of it. So now I understand this next 4 years, I'm going to be stockpiling a lot in crypto. I'm going to go real heavy on my crypto investments. Before this administration is out, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to move a bunch of that over. Some of it's going to go to real estate. Some of it is going to go into liquid fiat cash. And some of that's just going to sit in there just for long-term savings as it just goes up and down with the ebb and flow. And then if I see the next administration is going to be a investment friendly administration, then I'll go back more heavier into it. This was something I didn't understand in the beginning. See, like even with losing my life savings, it taught me a lesson that helps me for the long run. And that's why I want to share this with you because I think sometimes some of us who are doing well in some of these places, we don't share the bad things that happen. And it's not the good things that teach us the lessons. It's the bad things where we learn our lessons. And so how will I be approaching crypto from here on out? And this is my recommendation to everybody. I do dollar cost averaging. So what that means is I do a certain amount of dollar amount that I invest every month. Right now, I just invest $50 into crypto every month. And I spread that out. I do 50 for crypto and I do 50 for stocks that I invest in. And depending on where you're from, if you're in a different country, you may not do dollar cost averaging. Let's say if you're Zambian, do kwacha cost averaging. The name of the fiat doesn't matter. The thing is about doing the certain amount of fiat to the investment every month. That is what matters. It's about compounding. One of the biggest mistakes that modern education does to us is it does not teach us the compounding effect. We don't truly learn how compounding works with investments. And because of that, so many people are being brainwashed. And I was one of those too. I need thousands of dollars to invest in this. If I don't have the thousands, it ain't no point. No, there's always a point. The minimum entry for you to get in is worth something. It's about getting in. It compounds over time. Like even right now, I'm still sitting at over 11 million Shiba Inu coins. If that coin hit 50 cents, I'm selling. Half of it's going to be, half of it is going to actually transfer to Bitcoin. The other half will become liquid. Like I'm not going to sit and wait and hope for it to reach $1. Like, do you see what I'm saying here? Like there's things you can do. And I paid less than 50 US dollars for those 11 million coins when I got them. Now, if it doesn't make it, does that mean I took a risk and lost? No, it was 50 US dollars. Think about it, $50 to probably make you millions of dollars. But it was because I got in that one early enough. But with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and all of those, it's different. Those have different price points and they're pricey. But if you just over time just keep doing, and I'm just going to say 50 US dollars, but whatever your currency in, if it's Rand, 50 Rand, if it's pesos, 50 pesos, if it's Kwacha, 50 Kwacha, and consistently do that each and every month. What you're going to see is you're going to see your portfolio because you're building a portfolio of investment now. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. You're going to see if you average it out over the years, it's going to usually do like this. It's a very, very, very slow incline. And it's the same way as investing in the S&P 500 or with other stocks. And so if you're looking and thinking about getting into crypto, start out with a simple place. Like start out with a platform like Robinhood, something like that. If you're here in Zambia, Yellow Card. I use Yellow Card too. And the reason why I say start out with those, they're simple. It's going to be very easy to get your money out of it if you make an investment and you want to pull it out. And it already takes care of all the tax issues you're going to have. Like going out buying what is it, a cold wallet and all of that stuff that you want to keep on a mini hard drive. And don't do that. If you're starting out, don't do that. That is for advanced level traders. That is for people who are probably mining, things like that, that I'm going to get into in the future. If you are someone that's into mining, start looking into Zambia. Electricity is very, very affordable here. Solar panel is very affordable here. Yes, we have a load shedding crisis right now, but it's not going to be here for the rest of the entirety of Zambia. And there's ways around it. Because even I'm thinking about setting up an MSI, a stream of income here, of just setting up buildings for mining only. Just because I see how affordable electricity is here compared to other parts of the world. So just do that. Just go Robinhood, Yellow Card, things like that. Like stay at your level of investment. And the reason why, the other good thing about the dollar cost averaging is it gives you time to get into it without throwing too much money in there. And it gives you time to actually start increasing your knowledge on crypto while you're actually getting in it. Because like a lot of people always ask me, like, what is blockchain? What is this? What is that? And for if I'm talking to someone who understands crypto, I can use the blockchain terminology and they're like, oh, okay, I get it. But if you're someone who's never heard of crypto, never read into blockchain, it's hard to explain it to you. It's the same way as a doctor right now, a cardiac surgeon come to me and he's trying to explain to me how to do open heart surgery. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know the words he's using. And the thing that a lot of us had to start understanding is you can't dumb down words to try to explain everything to someone. You know that old saying of explain it to where a 5-year-old can get it. Everything can't be explained to a 5-year-old. Like some things you have to do research and have to increase your understanding and your knowledge on. And crypto is one of those things. You need to understand the difference between a Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. What is a meme coin? What are those things? Like, are you investing in a coin where you need to have Ethereum to be able to pay the exchange fees? I can't remember the name of it right offhand. But like all of those things is things you need to know. And so if you have any questions or comments, if you're someone that's big in crypto and you have something that can share with someone that can help them out, leave it down here in the comments below. I first got into crypto in 2016 when I was in Panama. I still have some of the white papers, the things that was teaching me, even to this day. If you would like to, if you want to use them, I don't know how much of it is still relevant to this day, but it was something that got me to my starting point. Just let me know below and shoot me your email, and I'll send them out to you. I can send a copy from my Google Drive. But most importantly, just remember this: I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.